finally today, a bit of a review. TechCrunch says ChatGPT Search is impressive to use, but it's unreliable for short queries containing just a few words, meaning it's far from being a Google killer. Quoting Maxwell Zeff. After using ChatGPT Search as my default search engine, you can too with OpenAI's extension, for roughly a day, I quickly switched back to Google. OpenAI's search product was impressive in some ways and offered a glimpse of what an AI search interface could one day look like, but for now, it's still too impractical to use as my daily driver. ChatGPT Search was occasionally useful for surfacing real-time answers to questions that I would have otherwise had to dig through many ads and search-optimized articles to find. Like others in this AI search category like Perplexity and U.com, it presents concise answers in a nice format. You get links to the information sources on the right side. The headlines and short snippets give you a quick reality check on the AI-generated text. However, it often just felt impractical for everyday use. In its current form, ChatGPT Search is unreliable for what people use Google for the most, short navigational queries. Queries shorter than 4 words represent the bulk of searches on Google. These are often just a few keywords that get you to the right web page, often one the user knows but doesn't want to bother typing out. They're the kind of searches most people are barely even conscious they're making all day, and it's what Google tends to do very well. I'm talking about Celtics score, cotton socks, library hours, San Francisco weather, cafes near me, and other queries that make Google the front page to the internet for billions of people. My test run with ChatGPT Search was quite frustrating at times, and it made me conscious of just how many keyword searches I perform in a day. I couldn't reliably find information using short queries, and for the first time in years, I actually longed for Google Search. Don't get me wrong, Google has declined in quality for the last decade or so, largely because it's been flooded with ads, SEO, and questionable AI summaries. Still, I kept opening Google in a separate window during my test because ChatGPT Search couldn't get me a correct answer or web page. To its credit, ChatGPT Search is rather good at answering long written-out search questions. Something like, what American professional sports league has the most diversity? Isn't a question you could easily answer with Google, but ChatGPT Search is pretty good at scraping multiple websites and getting you a decent answer in just a couple of seconds. Perplexity is also pretty good at these questions, and its search product has been around for well over a year. The problem is that most searches on Google are not such long questions. To really replace Google, OpenAI needs to improve these more practical short searches people are already making throughout their day, end quote. No more tech news for you today. Of course, there's a lot more news happening all day. Thankfully, not my ballywick. Talk to you tomorrow.